It's Jen here with PressPassLA, and we are at the red carpet for Paley Fest, and tonight is The Handmaid's Tale, and we are back with the final season, April 6th. Well, I'm going to admit to you a little secret. I just recently became obsessed with it, and I binged the first 2 seasons, but I am not caught up yet. How sad.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe we're even talking.
I know.
It's all right. There's time.
Many hosts would have killed me for this spot tonight, right? They would have taken my eye out or something.
I keep on meeting people who tell me, oh yeah, I binged Handmaid. I'm like, you binged Handmaid? What kind of fortitude do you have?
Let me tell you, I watched it when it first came out, the first episode or 2, and I was like, this is too dark for me.
Right.
But now I must be more jaded because I'm so into it, and I watched 10 episodes in a week. It was crazy.
Yeah, this is the sweet spot for watching Handmaids.
So because now real time has caught up almost. We're in a kind of a crazy climate. What can we expect? This season is the reckoning. The shit's going to hit the fan here. So what can we expect from your character and the show?
Well, I think people have been wanting some action from Luke for him to kind of take matters into his own hands, and for better or worse, that's what he tries to do.
What's it like to be here tonight? This after 8 years from start to finish here. What's it like to give this final season to the fans? This reckoning that they've been waiting for.
It really feels like something you're giving to the fans. I think you work so hard and you build it so carefully, and you're trying to fold as much into the show as possible, because what you want to get out of it at the end of it is an audience that really feels like, wow, I got a lot. Not I got kind of teased along, but I got a lot of entertainment. So I think that's the thing that we're one of the things about ending it yourself and ending in season 6 is, we had tons of stuff to do, so we were trying to pick and choose. So you hopefully have a very fully packed season.
So we're with the executive producer of this whole show. What is it like now to be in the final season after 8 years? How are you feeling about this?
It's an honor. We started by just wanting to do a good TV show. And all of a sudden, as our 45th president came along, we found ourselves being far more relevant than we ever wanted to be. Margaret Atwood wrote a speculative fiction novel over 40 years ago.
Society is sort of caught up in a sad way.
Yeah, sadly, we're drifting towards that. But I think the message we put out, particularly this year, is one that is, don't give up the fight. Our women are ordinary women doing extraordinary things, and they fight, and they succeed. Is the world a perfect place? No, it's not. And in our world, it won't be perfect. But there's a journey, and there's a reason to resist, there's a reason to fight. And I think that ends up being very satisfying this year.
So you play Aunt Lydia, and what a tough woman she is. But you do see that undercurrent that she really cares for the women. What can you tell us about coming back to this role now for the final chapter?
I think the audience will be deeply satisfied. The arc that this takes for all our characters in this final season. I think it's beautifully structured, written, and acted, and I think the fans will be deeply appreciative. I really do. And I'm so glad. They deserve it.
What's it like for you personally returning to this role? We haven't seen the characters on screen in 3 years. What's it like?
Well, you never forget, do you? I had the privilege of knowing her for 5 years, and then years when we weren't working, but she was still living present. And to be able to come in and then do this beautifully written last season, what a privilege, really.
The fans have not seen you guys on screen in 3 years. What is it like to come back? I know, 2022, and now time is flying, right? That's it's crazy. What is it like to be back for this final season?
As you can see, I didn't even realize it had been that long. I knew it had been a while, but there's something with this cast. There's something that we didn't really have to work too hard to get back to. The characters that we've created, being able to share the screen with these people has enhanced my performance, I know. So it's just been a real joy, and especially having Elisabeth Moss direct so much of this season, first 2 episodes, last 2 episodes, the level of trust we have there with her, that's been a real treat.
Hi, it's so great to see you. What is it like being here for season 6 After all this time bringing this to a close, what's it like for you?
Well, it's a lot. I can't believe we're bringing it to a close, but I'm very excited for everybody to see what we've been up to, and I'm glad I don't have to keep any more secrets. Just wanted to air.
Do you think the fans will be happy with how this all wraps up?
I think the fans are going to be really happy with how this all wraps up. Yes, I am a big fan of the show, and feel good. Feel good. But I did read a redacted script, so in case things go totally, off the rail.
We won't hold you to it.